we need to talk about some things. Hey beauty babes, what's up, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review on this wig that I bought off of Amazon. But before we do that, let me introduce myself. My name is torichantalxx. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, and here on this channel I do hair reviews, press-on nail sets, as well as makeup looks / tutorials. So don't forget to hit that subscription button as well as the notification bell. That way you are notified every time that I upload. Now let's get into the video. Okay, so forgive me y'all if like my lighting is really weird, if my face looks different than my body. I'm still new to this YouTube thing. I'm still figuring out how to do stuff and what goes where and all that type of stuff. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this video. Okay, so boom. So like I said, I got this wig off of Amazon. Don't worry, I'm not gonna be stingy. I will share the link down in the description box below. That's where you'll find the information that you need for everything that I talk about in this video going forward, okay? So I end up getting the Colorprincess Bob Wig 12-inch HD transparent bob lace pre-plucked baby hairs. That's literally what the title is going to say, okay? Let's get into the cons first, and then we'll get into the pros, okay? Let's do it. So this is supposed to be an HD lace, right? It is not. Now, let's go over this really quickly, okay? Look, I know we're all trying to be baddies on a budget, okay? I know we all want to slay, but keep a little bit of coins, okay? Let me tell you something. HD lace is not something you're going to get off of Amazon, okay? Go ahead and say that. Let's talk about price of this wig, because then it's going to tie into what I want to say about the lace, okay? I end up paying about $60 for this wig, okay? Which honestly is not a bad price in my opinion for what I got. I'll explain why. Now, for $60, like I said, you're not going to get HD lace. It's just, it's not going to happen. We could let it slide that this is a transparent lace, but truly, that's just being nice, okay? When you buy true HD lace, right? HD lace is super duper thin, okay? What it's meant for is like theatrical work and productions like movies, you know, stage plays, things like that. They're honestly not meant for everyday wear. Ooh, I hate to say that, but I mean, it's the truth. They're really not meant for, like I said, everyday wear. They're meant for high quality productions really, where the camera's gonna be right up on people. And we make jokes about stuff like that all the time, right, with our Tyler Perry wigs and stuff. So just keep that in mind as you are on Amazon or whatever platform you use to sell wigs, that most of the time the HD lace is not gonna be a thing. And even if it is a thing, it's not gonna be $60. I can promise you that, okay? So yeah, like I said, so the wig did not come pre-plucked. The hairline is super weird. Like, the hairline literally starts way back. So for that reason, I just treat this hair like more of a closure wig. I don't necessarily glue down the sides, but I do glue in the front. And then this wig also does come with an adjustable strap band at the back. And it also comes with combs on the back side of the head, 2 on the side and then 1 at the top. I just more so use the back comb more than anything. I typically stay away from using combs when they're inside of units, just because those combs rubbing up against your hair, causing a lot of friction. It just has hair loss written all over it. So I just don't do it, okay? Do what works for you though. It's just my professional opinion and advice to just leave the combs alone, okay? It wasn't pre-plucked. It didn't come with baby hairs. I added just a little bit just to be able to blend the lace to my skin, because like I said, this is not HD lace. I really wouldn't even be nice enough to call it transparent. So for that reason, you are gonna need a little bit of a little something something to help you blend, but do you. That's all that I really had for the cons. Now we can move on to the pros, okay? Because I can say that I do actually like this wig. Now, I did the color by myself, okay, and I also did the cut by myself. It is true to length, 12 inches. I personally cut it a little bit on the side and on the back, just so I can have a little bit of body and a little bit of movement. And then also like this jet black color, I used an Adore Jet Black because I knew that I really wanted that really dark hair color. Now let's talk about the money piece. For the money piece, I did lift the hair up to an 7/8-ish. For those that aren't licensed, just like a number 27, that kind of vibe. And honestly, it wasn't bright enough for me. I actually have a short on my page. I'll add it up there somewhere for you to check out, because the color I used really only needed it to be like a level 6, like a kind of like a medium, like a light brownish kind of color in order for it to take. I wanted a little bit more vibrancy, hence why I ended up lifting the hair again to like that level 8, like blonde, honey blondish kind of color. I will say I was impressed going back to not only color it the first time, but also coloring it again for a second time, because the hair did not break, it didn't start to shed crazy, it didn't disintegrate and melt, and none of that. And it actually lifted really well. I will give it points for that. I did bleach the knots on this as well. Same thing, I didn't have too big of an issue when I was bleaching the knots. They lifted really well. I let the bleach sit on for 30-35 minutes, like standard bleach time. Actually, the next video I do, well, not the very next video to do, but I do have a video coming up on my next unit is what I meant to say, and I will show you the entire process I go through bleaching the knots, plucking, creating the wig, and installing the wig. So be on the lookout for that video too. I know a lot of people have their own techniques, so I figured that I would share mine and just give you little tips and tricks that I've learned along the way on my journey. Okay, you know what? Let's talk about normal wear and tear of this hair, okay? It actually curls really well. This has been like my go-to style, like this kind of beachy wave, because it's summertime and I'm still trying to live my mermaid life. It actually does hold curl really well, even with using product. I typically use the IGK texture spray, and when I do use hairsprays, I use more light hold hairsprays, flexible hold hairsprays, ones that don't have heavy alcohol content to it. And even in doing that, I don't, like, my wig is not crunchy, it's still like moves, it's not stiff, anything like that. So it does hold a curl really well, it does straighten really well. And also, even if you do turn up your flat irons super high, which I don't recommend, it still can take the heat, but I would say don't turn it up too high because it will at least melt just a little bit. Okay, so just be on the lookout for that. So when I was going through my process of creating like this unit, I noticed that this hair does not like tangle that bad. Shampooing and conditioning is actually really easy. I don't have a lot of shedding, I don't have a lot of tangles going on, and even if something does get tangled, it doesn't take a lot of strength and muscle power to detangle. Like, matting is not an issue. Even in the back of my neck, sweating and stuff, I live in Houston and right now we're in the middle of hell. Even then, it doesn't get all natty and matted at the back of my neck. Like, I'm still good to go. So that's a good point too that I liked about this hair too. Then I talked about it earlier, but it does, like I said, it does have like an adjustable kind of band in the very back of the wig, which I really like, because then I'm able to at least somehow make this snug to my head, even though the hairline was like super weird in the very beginning. But I'll say, all in all, I feel like I could give this a solid 7 out of 10. I could. I feel like it's really beginner friendly. If you're not used to wigs, you want to get into them, but you don't, either A, you don't know what you're looking for, B, you don't want to spend a lot of money, or C, you just want something that you can put on, take off. Even if you want to practice coloring, I would recommend this hair, because like I said, it lifted really well. Even with me depositing the jet black, it actually took really well. And I honestly have been having so much fun with this hair. Like I said, I have to take off for that hairline though, because I actually had a lot of cute styles that I really wanted to do with this. A couple of up downs and like cute braids and stuff, but that hairline is so janky and weird, and I should have taken a before and after kind of deal. Honestly, if you go back and look at that short, you may be able to see what I'm talking about as far as like the hairline and how weird it was. Yeah, for me, I have to take off points. But other than that, I do I do really like this hair. I think it's really cute for like I said, beginner friendly, you know, kind of vibes. And it's really soft too. Like even after flat ironing, curling, shampooing, coloring, all that stuff, like it still maintained its softness. So I have to appreciate that about them. But that's all that I have for this video. Also, if you are looking for a hair plug, I got you. That will be down in the description box below. If you're interested in these beautiful lashes, these are in the style Brickhouse. These will be available on my website, tcxbeauty.com. You can also use the code YouTube for 10% off of your order. Anything that you do, I genuinely would appreciate. Okay, like I said, don't forget to hit the subscription button as well as the like button. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything else you want to see from me, don't be shy. Put it down in the comments below. The queen does respond. And until then, y'all have a great rest of your day because I plan on doing the same. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.